I just want to take a quick video here to show you logging into Odysseyware and what you can expect from that. So your username is your first name, that last name. Password is regular password. If Allison's watching this, I'm sorry, I'm using her login. I need a student login to be able to log in. So after I do that, I log in, and you've got to use the Lake Fenton Odysseyware. I'm going to eliminate myself here. You've got to use the Lake Fenton Odysseyware login. You've got to use the Lake Fenton Odysseyware link. Excuse me. You can't just pull Odysseyware off Google. It won't work. So typically, what I will end up doing is giving you, as of now, a couple of lessons and a quiz to be able to complete. And I think I've got the due date set for Tuesday 9/8. This looks generic. Go over to the Learn tab, and then she also has Mr. Roy. So Allison also has Mr. Roy. So she's got a couple of different assignments in here now. Do not, again, I'm going to put myself back on the camera. Do not worry about the due dates on Odysseyware. Worry about the due dates as they're posted in Classroom. The due dates on Odysseyware are not correct. No, message me in Odysseyware. Just use Odysseyware for the content and learning the content of the program. Okay. So again, this has been assigned. If you want to see all of the lessons for the particular unit, go over to courses and then click on the arrow, and it'll show you. If you click on the drop down, it'll show you all the lessons, and it'll say not started and what you have to do. And I will piecemeal these out by particular, by unit and by course, by unit. Odysseyware calls these courses. We're breaking them up into units to tell you where you should be. A note on the quizzes. The quizzes are practice, just like everything else. So as of now, tentatively, I'm planning just a completion grade based on probably 80% proficiency in this. But the quizzes, Mr. Lepolo actually was telling me to tell you that you need to do the quizzes in one setting. Otherwise, it won't. The quizzes and the tests in one sitting. Otherwise, it won't. You can't come back to them. It'll mark all the ones you got wrong. So you need to, when you do the quiz, you need to make sure that you're going to do it all the way through. The lessons, I think you can come back to. So I'm going to show you a sample one here of how it looks. Religious exchanges and encounters, and how that ends up looking as far as that's concerned. So basically, this looks like a lesson, like a text you would read, and it has some videos even in it. And this is what a typical lesson will look like. You can and in this case, it's talking about the three major religions that were Buddhism, Christianity, and how they and Hinduism and how they spread before and during the Middle Ages. You can go to the corresponding questions. Now, I'll be honest with you. Obviously, you're going to say, "Well, Google them." Yep. I mean, you can do that. I'm not going to lie, but it's not the best way to approach this. I mean, the text sections are there, and you can go back and look at them. The questions correspond to different sections, and you can see how they're broken out. So you can, once you have the questions, then you can also go back to the various sections and look them up. Look up the answers as well. Each one just take you about 30 minutes to do, maybe a little less as you get more familiar. So again, this is where your assignments are. So you can only and the other thing is you can't skip. You have to move on to the next one and the next one. Now, if you get below a certain threshold and want to redo it, let me know. I can reset the attempt. The default is only one attempt. So try to be precise and careful as you're approaching these. Okay, that should cover things. Let me know if there's other questions.